the real storyline of it, Jorge Diaz announced before the season that he would be retiring at season's end. The Yellow Jackets now eliminated from the postseason. That means the coaching career of Jorge Diaz comes to an end. We're talking about a dozen NLL titles. We're talking about a state championship. We're talking about multiple Final Four appearances. When you think about Jorge Diaz, where does your mind go to? Bow down. I'll do the same.
That's about all you can really. I'll say this about Jorge. You know, I took the job at Ottawa Hills back in 2010. He would have been with Greg McElroy there in 2007, part of that 2008 state championship staff there, and then he actually went over to Perrysburg with Mike Murphy back around 2009. And Jorge he's a soccer junkie, you know. And I'll say this for anything else, Upper Arlington was a better team. And he admitted to that, you know, and that's the one thing when you know the game, real recognizes real when you step on the field of the team of that pedigree. They were just a lot better on that night. Jorge Diaz is a better man because those young ladies wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the love and care that he brings to those players. I said this on Tuesday night. He's got two former players on his staff, Addie Graham and Josie Fowler. That tells you a lot of what he's done and the impact that he's had in these young ladies' lives throughout the years. And again, that program really just took off to another level. Mike Murphy did a really, really good job when he was there. Jorge elevated that thing to some things you've never seen. And it takes a lot of luck to get down to Columbus. You could be really, really good, but you got to get lucky as well, too. He's been down there quite a bit. He's won it. He really wanted it this year. I knew those girls wanted it so bad for him this year. And it just, you know, you kind of ran into a buzzsaw in Upper Arlington. But in hindsight theory is this, that's just a part of life. And I think the life lesson that Jorge Diaz would tell those young ladies is this: what's your response going to be from that? Are you going to take this and just kind of go in a corner and cry? Or are you going to take this and learn to be better as you move forward in your life and your career? And that's what he's done, not only in that soccer program, but also in the community of Perrysburg, but also in Northwest Ohio, too. You know, he's a fantastic guy. He's always been a fantastic guy, stands on class all the time. I didn't coach against him. I coached against his son. Alex was a fantastic player. He gets to go watch his son play. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing. You get to go watch your kid play. You get to be around your wife a little bit more because you're away from your family a lot. And trust me, I know that because, you know, there's a special kid over there over off Bancroft Street at University of Toledo who I missed a lot of his high school career. I'll never take his senior year back for the rest of my life ever again. I would rather be there every game that I was when he played there, and even now when he's at University of Toledo, Jorge gets a chance to do that. But he ain't done, man. You know he's going to be around the game. Like, he's like, oh,
yeah,
you know.
That would be very scary if Jorge decided to come back and start coaching again.
There's been some would guarantee putting him on his staff as a volunteer, right? I told Dan Slavin, don't call me. My phone, I'll change my phone number, so I ain't going on a silent. I like what I'm doing here with you. It's been great. But, you know, hands out, you know, really just a kudos to Jorge, what he's done. Not just for Perrysburg, just for the game of girls soccer at the high school level around here. Just did it with class. He did it with a lot of dignity. But more importantly, he stood for the right things and getting this game to be where it is. And, you know, a lot of coaches would definitely admire that. You can see that with those young ladies, but also the other young ladies that he's coached at the other schools and things like that. So, Jorge, thank you so much for what you've done in this area. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And again, you know, he's going to have to do some bigger and better things with his family and get a chance to watch Alex play at Finley. But he'll be around the game. Hopefully get him on here. It'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
He will be in studio. Cool. Coach Diaz will be here on Sunday, but maybe as an analyst one day, Coach Diaz.
Right.
I think he'd be great at the desk.
Yes, I think he will be too.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see.
There you go.